All right, so we're getting into October. This is going to be our final of our 12 angry months. 12 angry months by Local H. Of course, I started this last November, so that's why October's the 12th angry month rather than the 10th angry month. But it is the 10th song on this album from 2008, song called Machine Shed Wrestling. I still think the August song is the coolest. Jesus Christ, did you see the size of that sperm whale? And of course, so the lake level is getting really low here. So much of what you're seeing is under about 4 feet of water in the summer, but now it's not. The wading birds are out all over the place.
All right, well, we've got some other records besides Local H, of course, for our final angry month. These aren't really very angry records. Well, maybe these guys were a little bit angry at this point. They were young. Uh, they were going to become the biggest rock stars in the world, but they weren't the biggest rock stars in the world yet. That's U2. U2 looking super young. Bono and the Edge and Adam Clayton and Larry, the drummer. His name's Larry Mullen, but they just call him Larry there. You can see I have a promotional copy. The second album by U2 from was recorded in 1981. I don't remember if it was released in 81 or 82. It's released in 81, probably late 81, on the Island record label. Of course, they went on to much bigger things than that. Who else are we going to talk about in October? Well, here's one of the inherited records, Nancy Griffith, Poet in My Window. So she's pretty folky and acoustic. Some of the songs are a little bit country influence. It's not really in my wheelhouse. You can see the final song on the first side is called October Reasons. And so, of course, she did pass away, I think, about a year ago. The copy my dad had that I inherited was actually the original one on, well, let me take it out of here. It was on Feather Bed Records, a small label out of Austin, Texas. Then she eventually signed with a major label and it was re-released, but this is the OG version for the original buyers. And of course, we're going to talk about a couple of singles as well. And I wasn't finding any with like October in like the name of the song. So we're going to do some songs that were released in October. So October 19th, 1967, Tamla, which of course is part of Motown. Somebody's Record 190, it's Smokey Robinson and the Miracles. They're seconding that emotion. You Must Be in Love. You can see mine's got a hole punched through it. So it was probably a promo. And of course, how are we going to end our 12 angry months? The final record I'm going to show. Maybe I'll have some sort of new theme to go with. Maybe I won't. I don't know yet. But let's go with an English pressing released October 23rd, 1964. The Kinks, All Day and All the Night on Pi Records. And then the flip side is a song called I Gotta Move. And apparently this was Walsh's record. Walsh wrote their name all over it. Thank you, Walsh. Wherever you are, Walsh. But there you go. 12 different angry months represented by Local H and a bunch of other bands and artists along the way.